and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today, Bailey Falter.
Well, Brooks, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Sal Frelick in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hard on the ground to first. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower, doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get three swings, why not take all three of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
In the air, left side. Reynolds on the run. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That's such a frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
One down. And now it's William Contreras.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And a foul ball, third base side.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Monasterio, the runner at second with one away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And another ball. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Willie Adames stands in. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Well done, drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. That's a little bit high. Yeah, that's ball one.
1-0.
Two outs. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike. 1-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Aaron Ashby. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And he deals. Henry Davis leading things off and takes a strike. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The wind and the pitch. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
The other way. Hauls it in. 1 away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Number 19 has to step out of the way for ball one. Home team down a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. On a line, base hit. Man at first, Ryan Reynolds here. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Man at first, 1 away. Rips that one to right. Weimer makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the center fielder,
Jake Fraley, the next Pirate to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That one missed. In the air, left field, down the line. Fraley brings it in with a nice running grab. Pirates leave 1. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, and here is Joey Weimer. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Right through there for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Garrett makes the grab, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
First pitch just misses. And that clips the inside corner.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
So now 1-2. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 26, Aaron Ashby.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Ashby.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
On the ground to short. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 1 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. The pitch. Ashby, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 13th home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied up here in the early going. And that one is lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Marco Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Popped up left side. Adames moving under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Andy.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Andy Rodriguez. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, no appeal. And now 3-0. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Line drive. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And next is the Pirates pitcher, Bailey Falter. And
Inside,
ball one. Rodriguez at second with 2 down. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. They limit the damage here. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back on to the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Falter back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And it's caught for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Monasterio, doubled his first time up. In there at the knees. Strike one. Strike on the inside corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Struck out looking his first time.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. That one to first and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. The pitch. That's outside. Ball one. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's the shortstop. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. Davis gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one a little below the knees. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, now 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. We'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
First and second, no outs. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.
Up next to the Pirates, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. He's already homered in this game.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And it's 1-1. One run is in. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So bases loaded with one away. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. That misses. Ball one. That's a little bit low.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Marco Gonzalez. Out to short. Adames. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 3 and the Brewers 1. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. The wind of the pitch. This to center field. Fraley should have it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. And a curve misses outside.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he chases a high fastball there. On the ground. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. He's 0 for 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Falter keeping an eye on him. And here is Jackson Chourio. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Wiemer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it falls. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now back, second baseman.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Christian Arroyo. And he's already singled in this game. On the ground to third. Zips it across. And that is the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Pirates 3 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 4th. And the batter now, Andy Rodriguez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Here's the pitcher, Bailey Falter. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That's a strike.
0-1.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. Two outs. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh as the lead remains 3-1. We go to the top of the 5th. So now the pitcher for the Brewers, Aaron Ashby. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And he lays down a bunt. On the run, sends it over to first. In there safely. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Monasterio, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Step off throw to first, and he's back safely. The pitch. On the ground left side, 6. Slings to first, 2 gone.
Up next to Milwaukee, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And we're level. It's 3-3.
I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
At the plate, Willie Adames.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
2 outs. That just misses. The count now 2-2. And now the lefty. A little bit high. And the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that one hammered. Fraley going back for it. And out of here. They go back-to-back. Home run number 20 on the year. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now Rhys Hoskins. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame. And we're at the top of the 5th. That catches the zone for a strike. And the count 1-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases. It's 5-3.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Now it's going to be Joey Wiemer. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Johan Oviedo loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Contreras also throwing. And another ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
There's a swing and a drive. Garrett going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, and now number 19.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop.
The pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Next offering is downstairs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Chourio calls it in, and there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Ball one on a pitch inside. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short, Adames. Throws to first in time, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Number 27.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Fraley. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The wide to kick the pitch. That clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That one not close. Going to count 1-2. The Pirates down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and he breaks his bat. Ashby brings it in for the 3rd out. Bucks go down quietly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Johan Oviedo.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Christian Arroyo will hit next. Arroyo hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. James Karinchak loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman getting cranked up as well. Righty delivers. And a curve misses outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Kicks and deals. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball 3. And the righty deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
And now the pitcher, Aaron Ashby.
0-1. Well, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
Righty to the plate, and that bunted towards third. Hayes. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back to the top of the lineup, Sal Frelick now at the plate. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Chourio, the runner at third. Ashby at first. 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses with that one.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Two on, 1 out. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Flips it behind his back. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 3. And the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Misses outside, and 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Out grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Third baseman, number 13,
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And delivers outside. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one misses. And that's ball 3. Marco Gonzalez getting on deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Here comes a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. The one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Aaron Ashby done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Hobie Milner.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Marco Gonzalez. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And it's strike 2.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
And he deals. Trying to move him over here. Monasterio slings it across, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
the batter, number 5, second baseman, Andy.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. A switch hitter batting right. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. All tied again, 5-5.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Connor Joe. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So the batting order turns over. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball one. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the finale of this four-game set. Next offering is in for a strike. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. We're all tied up 5-5. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, James Karinchak.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers.
Andrew Monasterio.
The pitch. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Outside low, ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Next to hit, William Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. And a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Gone in order are the Brewers. And this remains a 5-5 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Elvis Peguero.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now the number 2 hitter. And here it comes. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. Left field. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder
Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. All tied up here, the bottom of the seventh. Ball one there. And there's a ball.
2-2 count.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fraley makes the grab on the run. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Colin Holderman.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Joey Weimer, the next to hit. And that one hit 97 on the gun. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Bednar also getting ready. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now, Jackson Chourio. That one's in there, 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missed. The pitch. Popped up. Gonzalez settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Our score holds at 5 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Figueroa back to work. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he picks it up in foul territory. And a pitch. Just missed. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. In for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So now a pinch hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
There's a strike. And a pitch. That misses. 1-1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. This ball game's still tied 5-all. Now into the ball game on defense, Jace Peterson. He takes over as the new first baseman. Christian Arroyo up now for the Brewers.
taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In there at the knees, and that's strike one. And that skips into dirt. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the right-hander deals. Elvis Peguero waits on deck. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Garrett Mitchell.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. This one popped up. He's under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, Bryce Terang. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there, didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Here's your 1. And that one fouled off. Bounce to the left side. Pays to first. That's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Fought off foul. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 0-2.
At the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the righty deals. Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position here at the top of the ninth. That one misses, and that's ball 3. William Contreras would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
On the ground to the left. Rolls across the diamond, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We're all tied up 5-5. So coming into the game now on defense, Bryce Terang. He'll play second. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor McGill.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the second baseman, Andy Rodriguez.
The second baseman, Andy Rodriguez.
The wind to the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jack Sawinski. He represents the winning run. It's in and out of his glove. No throw, and that's a tough time for an error.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Stepping in, Henry Davis. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, winning run on first. That one's in there, and the count even at 1. And the pitch. That's a strike. 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The pitch. Stays alive. One down, winning run at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Now it's the shortstop. That one at triple digits. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that's outside. And he deals. To third, Monasterio. Zips it to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well, said yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually. When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And now the lefty headed down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. And now it's filled up. Willie Adames up next for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Willie Adames up now for the Brewers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away here in extra innings. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop to his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And now here is Rhys Hoskins.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. McGill back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Just a weak fly ball this time. Frelick after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 27.
Jake Fraley digs in now.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
One down, base is empty. And now it's even up. That one at triple digits.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Nope.
Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Well, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Out to short, Adames. Throw to first is in time.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's in for a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Hayes. And that one is inside ball one. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Check on the runner. Garrett back in on a dive. Two outs.
Ball that's outside.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. With the winning run standing at second. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Line drive, that's a base hit. Garrett headed for the plate. The throw home. Crosses the winning run, and the Pirates walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
The final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, they left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please